Hello students, your second chapter in computer is log on to MS Access 2010.
Hello students, your second chapter in computer is log on to MS Access 2010. So first we define here what do you mean by database. Students, database is an organized way of storing information quickly and efficiently. Okay, so if we store our information in an organized way, that is known as database. So it helps us to manage and access large amount of information. We can manage and access large amount of information from database. Okay, so first thing is that if we store large number of information in an organized way in an efficient manner, that is known as database, and it also help us to manage and access large amount of information. Okay, so one example is given here. We all use database in our daily life. Okay, we maintain our personal address diaries. We maintain our personal address diaries wherein we record address, telephone numbers of our friends. We usually record our address and telephone numbers in a diary. We maintain the information alphabetically so that whenever any information is needed, we are able to browse and extract the information quickly. Students, whenever we required any information, we extract that information quickly if we save our information alphabetically. From time to time, we keep on adding new addresses and also update the contact numbers and postal address of our friends if there is any change. Same thing will be in mobile. We save our contacts and that contacts will be shown to you in contact list. If any friend change the contact number, then what you will do, you just change the phone number. Okay, the same thing is in the personal diaries. If any of your friend change the address or contact number, then you just update that address in the diaries. So in database also we can perform adding, updating, sorting. Sorting means arranging data in ascending or descending form. Editing, deleting are the functions of a database. Telephone diary, a dictionary maintaining a list of students and their addresses, keeping their records pertaining to academic and co-curricular achievements. We can also maintain a diary of list of groceries in a grocery store. We can also maintain our information of libraries, list of customers in a bank, maintaining employees information in offices and organizations. All these are the examples of different type of database. Okay, students, it is very difficult to maintain database manually, because if we have hundreds or thousands of records, then it is very difficult to maintain database manually. So a computerized record keeping system is a collection of programs that enables you to store, modify and extract information from a database, and that is known as database management system, DBMS, and the full form of DBMS is database management system. It saves our time and energy. Okay, we all know if we do our work in computer, then it saves our time and energy, and if we store our database in a computer and it saves in an organized way, we can store, modify and extract information easily, and it is known as database management system, is managing database in an efficient manner. It also reduces the chances of errors. Okay, DBMS becomes fast and efficient. Students, there are two types of databases. Okay, first one is flat file database and second is relational database. There are two types of database, flat file and relational. What is flat file? A flat file database refers to data files that contain records but which have a small fixed number of fields without any structured relationships. For example, Microsoft Excel. So Microsoft Excel is the example of flat file database, and the flat file database contain records but in a small number of entries in it. Okay, and fixed number of fields are there. An example is Microsoft Excel. Second is relational database. A relational database stores data in several tables and link those tables together to get a common piece of information. For example, Microsoft Access, Microsoft SQL and Oracle. Students, if you want to store data in several tables and also link those tables to get only a common piece of information, then relational database is used. For example, Microsoft Access, Microsoft SQL and Oracle. So what is the difference between flat file and relational? Flat file database stores small amount of data and relational database store several amount of data, means large amount of data, and it's stored in several tables. Okay, flat file database example is Microsoft Access and relational database example is Microsoft Access, Microsoft SQL, Oracle. Okay, now we understand what is the structure of a database. So first is tables. Tables are the building block of a database. We generally store our database in the form of tables, okay, in a structured manner, that is in the form of rows and columns. Basically, table have a row and columns. Okay, so what are the elements of a table? First is fields. Students, all the columns in a table are called fields. All the columns in a table is known as fields. A field describes a specific attribute of all the records in a table. Okay, basically the column name is known as fields. Okay, next is record. The rows in a table are called as record. The rows in a table are called as record. Okay, the rows, basically the row. I will explain this in the form of example. Data is a set of characters that represent a valid value is known as data. So a set of characters that represent a valid value is known as data. See this example. This is a table and the name of the table is student. Okay, here roll number, F name, first name, English, Maths, Hindi, these all are columns and the columns are known as fields. Columns are known as fields in database. So records are rows. Basically these are rows and the rows are known as records. Rows are known as records and these all are data. These all are data. So this is the what is this? This is the structure of a table. Columns are known as fields, rows are known as records, and all the valid values of set of characters is known as data. Next is queries. A database store vast amount of data. A database store a large amount of data, but queries help us to retrieve the filtered data based upon some conditions. For example, there is a huge amount of data in a school, and if I want to extract any information of any student, then I will extract that information using queries. Queries are used to perform action. For example, if you want to delete the name of any student, or if you want to update any address of any student, then you can use queries. Okay, so query help us to retrieve the data based upon some conditions. Next is forms. Forms are the user friendly interface. User friendly interface that facilitate the process of entering data in tables. You all know that before taking admission school you have to fill form. So what is form in computer? It is a user friendly interface in which you can enter your information, and the form accept your data and forward it in the table or query. So forms are user friendly interface. Next is reports. Reports are used to display the selected data in a printable format. Whatever work you have done, okay, if you want to take the printout of that, you want to create reports. Report display the selected data in a printable format. Reports collect the data from one or more tables and organize in a printable form. Okay students, you also know about this. Microsoft SQL Server is an example of DBMS that serves database requests from multiple users. Okay students.